have access to the parks with the complimentary transportation that Disney provides, but you also, depending on your room, may have a view of a savanna with animals right from Africa, right outside your window. The cool thing about this resort too is that there are a variety of different viewing areas of all the savannas located throughout the resort, and there's some great amenities too, like a great pool and playground, things that kids really like. So I'm going to take you on a tour of some of the things that I liked the best at this resort. Here's one of the savannas, which is right outside of the lobby. This is not a room, but actually an area that's open for anyone. And here's just an area where some of the animals are. There's plenty of people out here to help explain more about the animals, as well as things that you can read about the animals. If you see, I'm actually not using a zoom lens at all. So the zebra is actually pretty close. Now you'll see different animals throughout the day depending upon the time of day and the weather. So sometimes there's giraffes, sometimes there's zebras, sometimes there's these birds, and then there's also different savannas throughout the resort where you can see a variety of different animals. This is the lobby of Animal Kingdom Lodge. You can see some of the savannas from a distance. I'm actually on the 3rd floor. The lobby is on the 3rd floor of the building. And if you go around, you can see how beautiful the lobby really is. It's really one of those things you have to see to kind of understand the magnitude of, but it's really so impressive, and after a bunch of visits here, I'm always still so impressed. I'm outside of the Animal Kingdom Lodge now, and you can actually see the outside of 2 of the restaurants here. These are the 2 restaurants at Jumbo House. This is Jico, which is one of my favorite restaurants on property. It's one of the signature restaurants. And then over here is Boma, which is the buffet, which is also excellent. Of course, you can't see the inside, but this is the outside area. There's also a little waterfall over here where some people throw coins that end up being used for Disney's Wildlife Fund. And then as I continue down this path over here, we're going to go toward the pool. Here's the main pool here at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. This pool is actually extremely quiet right now, and that is because it's pretty early in the morning, but as you can imagine, it'll get a lot more crowded as the day goes on. This pool also has the water slide, which is off there past that red umbrella in the background. And then also there's a small kiddie pool, as well as a little food and drink area right over there. If you are visiting the pool here, you'll see that there are pool towels as well as some life jackets. In my experience, sometimes these do end up running out as the day goes on, but they are available to use if you are here early. And then towel return, so everything that you take here, you just kind of return here. Makes it really easy. You don't have to take anything from your room. This is the kiddie pool, and it doesn't look like much, of course, but I can assure you, if you have tiny kids, this is going to be where you're going to spend a lot of time. When my kids were little, we spent all our time at this little pool. It's a nice little wading pool, it's heated, and there are chairs and stuff for mom and dad, so definitely a great spot for little ones. This is Simba's Cub House, and this is one of the kids clubs here at Disney World. This is for kids aged 3 to 12, and it is something that you'd want to reserve. Here's another savanna, which is right past the pool. You can see that it's relatively quiet, although there are a few animals out here. Again, it's pretty sunny and bright, and so throughout the day there'll be different animals. You can also possibly hear in the background a little woodpecker who's actually on a piece of bamboo, which is why it's so loud and vibrating. You might be able to hear it in the background. It definitely is going to serve as a wake-up call for the people who are in these rooms who have not yet woken up. Here's another savanna, which is actually right past the pool, and you'll see a whole bunch of flamingos here. This is definitely one of my kids' favorite spots. They just love seeing the pink flamingos. And you can see the savanna in the distance. You can also see this little body of water that separates the resort area from the flamingos. Over here you'll see another view of the pool. There's the water slide in the pool with the resort in the background. And you'll also see over here, might be a little hard to see, it's kind of tucked away over there, but this is a little playground area for kids. They are actually kind of cleaning the resort at this hour so early, so you can hear some of the water flowing. This is a little playground area, as well as there's 2 sections that you can see. And then over here, there is also one of the several whirlpools that you can enjoy. They're kind of tucked away nicely too, so they're kind of quiet, separated away from the playground and the pool.